Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the studio. Colleen, thank you for the resub. Welcome, welcome. I actually have a supervisor today. There we go. There he is. This is a toy that I got them at Maryland. So it's a hand felted little mousey. And this one has not been played with as much as the one at home. The one at home is now about this big because they've been ripping it apart. So but welcome everybody. Hope you're having a good week. Today I'm going to be doing Glaze because we have another show coming up this weekend. We have the Kentucky Sheep and Fiber Festival, which is not anywhere near as big as Maryland, but it is one of our local shows. So I'm glazing a few things for that. I'm refreshing some of our potion bottles. Done with me already? It's like, when did I do that? I've got a little bit of clay on my stamp pad here. I was just going to get that off of there. Tell me what colors to make my potion bottles. I need some assistance. And it needs to be have a bit more underglaze on it. It's mostly just water right now. Now I need a sponge. And a bucket of water because that's illegible. While I do that, y'all, I'm gonna I need ideas for colors. I already have purple. The potion bottles I have left are purple and oddly enough yellow. So I'm gonna make this one pink, I think. I'm looking for a bucket that's got a glaze bucket that's not a clay bucket. Put it over here. And then get myself a new sponge. Are they one color or two? The potion bottles? Usually two colors. I guess I have made them solid colors before, and I could make them solid colors. But so this one is going to be the cotton candy. So the blue and pink. And then I've got another one back there that I think I'm going to make the like the black and pink. Just black drippy over pink. Alright, that's close enough. I'm just putting a little bit of wax on the bottom so it doesn't stick to anything. And then this one is going to be pink, but it's going to be like white over pink for the health. Why is the P not printing anymore? Is it time to get a new stamp? The P is kind of important. So the rubber stamps do wear out over time. There, just making sure it looks like a P. At one point in time, I had a brush and I would just write my name on here. So if you have a piece of our pottery and it has like a handwritten Polly on the bottom of it, then you know it is old. I believe that would have been, well, before 15. So I think because I got one of my first stamps was I put the date 2015 on it. There we go. So this one is going to be a health potion. There we go. We got a good P on that one. This one says, not fragile like a flower, fragile like a bomb. And it is going to be black over yellow. I don't do that one very often. Treebeard and unicorn farts. Good choices, good choices. I'm doing both of those glazes today. I've got the gummy berry juice and I've got the couscous potion that's going to be the Sedona. So I've got plenty of red. And I may just do some in Starry Night, or do all over Starry Night or something. And I think I'm also going to do the Jade and Black like this one, because it's gotten really popular here lately. Of course, now that like I may not be able to make the Jade for that much longer, I'm selling more of it. But it is kind of like a rustic color. I'm going to do some of these that are gray first, because they will need the most layers, and it will be the unicorn farts. So I've got I could get out the orange. Like, I hadn't planned on doing orange, but I could get out the orange and do like a tropical fruit or a portal, which are the brighter colors. We do like the orange and pink or the orange and blue. It was nice to have people like recognize the Discovery of Witches stuff. When I was at Maryland, we had several people like we sold a couple of the set tour mugs, and I took some orders for them. This is a 10 ounce. Just gonna add just a little bit more to this one. This is such a tall medallion that it's sometimes hard to put on the 10-ounce mugs. It almost takes over the whole mug. Here we go. Your other choice would be Stormy Skies. I could, since I'm doing the gray already, I might as well. Alright, so these are some custom orders. I don't normally make this design in the unicorn, but you can order anything in any color, so... It's just usually I have the stock standard colors. And this is one I haven't made in a long time. I forgot it was actually on the website. It says, buy me yarn and tell me I'm naughty. Put it more up like this so we can see what I'm doing. I think part of my design got filled in with the clay. There we go. Now we got all the little curly cues. I think what I'm going to do is kind of like wax everything that needs to be a certain color, and then I'm going to glaze that, and then we're going to go on and wax the next batch, and then I'll glaze it. So I'll set all this up here since we no longer have a cat to grace us with their presence, since we are unsupervised. So this is the gray. You can see we've gotten a fresh batch of clay in. That's what we did, what this time last week? No, last Wednesday. That's what we did. The whisk is still working. It's held together kind of by tape a little bit at this point. I think I need to see if there's a higher grade of whisk. Colleen, what's the best brand of industrial whisk? It is. It's held together by tape right here where the prongs, some of them are broken. And I've got a zip tie holding this end together, so but it works. Adirondack, hey! Good afternoon. The cats are inside right now. The cats are inside because, yes, they were trying to extort food from the neighbors. Our neighbor, they're not open today, but they had gone to like a farmer's market. They'd gotten a lot of fresh produce in, and they were unloading it. And, of course, where did I find my cat? In the back of their truck sniffing the squash. And, like, they had, like, squash and cucumbers and tomatoes, and he was just like, what's all this? But I came away with a few squash and cucumbers and a tomato plant, so. Come over here because I know that's the most exciting thing ever is the shot of a bucket. Here we go. If I got my tongs, there they are. So I think I can dip these. I'm gonna wipe these down. So today we are glazing, and I've got the mugs that have gone through the bisque. This is the gray. I'm starting off with this because the glaze color that I'm working on is called the Unicorn Farts, and it is consists of several layers of glaze. So I start with this, so by the time I get a layer on everything, I can come back and add another one to this one because it will need the longest to dry. And I know I had a Unicorn Farts example over here. Here we go. So minus some of the clay splatters, this is the unicorn. So it is the base gray, which it gets all over, and then this is like the purple, blue, and pink on top, and it is actually, it's gray and then white and then pink on top, and all that blending together makes kind of like the purple and pink flecks. So that's what we're working on right now. See it over here. There we go. Whoop, that was, I don't know what I bumped, but it got glaze on my arm. I need to see if my ingredients for emerald are back in stock. I haven't been able to get and make a new batch of emerald in a while. Thinking of all the different colors I've been using. I'm going to double check this. I think it needs to be unicorn, but I'm going to double check this color because this is one of the custom orders. Let's see. It is unicorn, it is. Okay. Need new sponge. Need to go get new sponges and a nice large fan brush. I'll tell you. Will you pick up some of these for me? These are my absolute favorite brushes. These are and this one is in pretty bad shape. Like this is what the only thing I go to Hobby Lobby for, because they have the horsehair brushes in packs of sometimes 3 or 4. They are the best glaze brushes. Though I do appreciate a good fan brush too. Well, have fun shopping for supplies. Alright, I may have to get out my cup over here for these, because it's the potion bottles are very, very awkward to dip. Because the tongs just don't go around them very well. Then one of these will be unicorn and one will be the stormy skies. Yeah, this is drying pretty quick. Alright, and with these, I'm going to go ahead and do another just quick layer around the rim, because it just makes the glaze look better. If you have a little bit of a thicker gray around the rim, and I don't do it around the whole piece because the gray is runny, and I want the piece to be runny, but I don't want everything to run all the way off on the pot. So the thicker parts I usually only dip around the rim. Come back here. How old is that whisk? That is actually the second whisk. I don't actually know. When did you send it to me? So I was back here. I was working back here. So it's been since 20 or 21. So I mean, other one could have been 4 years old. I don't know. I don't know, you think they would get a whole lot more use in a kitchen than here, but maybe I stir with more vigor. Alright, so that should be most of the gray. Well, I'll keep the lid on for a second. I've got to put wax on them. So the next few pieces I have will be either black or the Starry Night. These are mugs that say Dungeon Master. Oh, that's not what I wanted it to look like. There, it's better. It's better. Nope. That's a little bit better. Like, it doesn't have to be a perfect print every time, but I'd like at least for our name to be legible. This is the D20 Yin Yang. It's actually already got wax on it. Okay, that's a different color. So, what, yesterday or day before, the TwitchCon applications opened up. So we applied for TwitchCon. So if anybody is thinking about going or wanting to be an exhibitor or an artist alley, go ahead and put your name in. Actually, not as much of the black as I thought there would be. Let me double check on that because, yeah, I think I've got a lot of purple in this batch. Getting tangled up in my mic cord. There we go. Let's see, it looks like there's been a lot of separation here. Let's see if, yeah, it's not too settled. It's just been a few weeks now. So Colleen, what in a restaurant environment do you use the big whisks for? It's like I'm thinking like maybe tons of eggs for a recipe. It's probably not as much coarse materials as I'm trying to stir up. been letting myself get really dehydrated, so I'm trying to remember to drink more. Okay, I will dunk the mugs and then I'll pour the glaze on the inside and out of the potion bottles. I might do another potion bottle. Let me see how many I've got here. Oh, sauces and stuff, yeah. When you would use to make big batches of sauces for the week. Gotcha. You used to get them from the local restaurant supply company, but there's a few online. I know we got the replacement one from Amazon. Oops. Scrape the bottom on that one. Web restaurant store, I'll have to look and see, because I remember there being like really expensive ones, and I think I now may appreciate the more expensive ones. What's a piano whisk? I've seen a ball whisk. What's a piano whisk? I have to look that up. Oh, the ball whisks are big. Okay. Yeah, I doubt I've ever seen one in person. They're heavier wire. Okay. Alright, let's see where the mana blue might be. Again, let me double check this one. See, I almost did it wrong. This one's portal. This one needs to be orange. But it still needs to be waxed, so I'll wax it. I thought I heard a thud, and it could very well have been a cat, but I wondered if maybe we got a delivery of something, but I don't know what it was. Mir is getting big enough that his jumps are very thud-like. I hadn't realized how big he had gotten since he first showed up until like Daniel hadn't seen him in a while and came in. He's like, whoa, you've doubled in size. And I looked back at some of the pictures we had of the very first day he was here, and he has. Smith Clay, hey! Good afternoon. Let's get these two. See, I don't know if there's anything else that needs to be mana. See if I have one of those. I found something else. Here's a 50-50 shot. Yep. And it's already waxed. Oh, there it is. I lost my sponge. Like, why is that sticking out? Is it any better? No, not really. I'm gonna have to get out my stick to adjust the camera with. I just have to get the get out the whisk again. So this color, even though it looks like it's pink, it is not. This is going to be the cobalt blue of the mana blue. So this color is actually going to look like this. Let me clean this off. This was a glaze test that I did to see what pink looked like over the cobalt blue, and it looks very similar to the Arizona Sunrise. But but this is the cobalt blue. That's what this is. And the reason it looks pink is because cobalt carbonate is just a less concentrated form of cobalt oxide, and it's pink instead of being black or blue. It's pink in its dry form. Raw form until you heat it up. I don't know if you can tell, but I've got it in a blue bucket so that I will always remember. Because I like to think that I can tell the colors apart, but I don't always trust myself. But these are going to be mana blue, so they're going to be the bright blue over the cobalt blue. I don't know if I've just my allergies or if I'm just that dehydrated, but my eyes are so itchy. I love the smell of honeysuckle, but like today it just hit me in the face. Like I walk outside and the honeysuckle's everywhere. But we finally have air conditioning at the house again. We've been very lucky because it hasn't been horribly uncomfortable for the past like month and a half that we haven't had AC. We probably half the time would have just had the AC off anyway and had the windows open, but of course those couple of 90-degree days is when we figured out it wasn't working. Okay, here's that. Alright, and then tree beard, I know is one of the next ones I'm going to do. But again, I'm going to check and make sure. I've got a couple of yarn bowls over here that I don't remember what color they are, and so I make a bunch of lists so that I can double check everything. No, none of them are mana. What next? Treebeard. I saw it a while ago. There it is. Let's get these waxed. There we go. Keep calm and carry yarn. This one is says bless your heart, but the medallion is going to be in the shape of Kentucky. Because the show we're doing this weekend is just up in Lexington. And then here's our potion bottle. How many more? I've got one more potion bottle that needs to be a different color. So somebody give me an idea. I might get the orange out. I have sweet pea already, so we've got purple, and we've got red, plenty of red. So I've done unicorn farts, and then stormy skies, so the gray. I'm gonna do a tree beard. We did starry night, and I've done pink, and I've got yellow. So I might need to get out the orange. And then this one is just a leaf that's been pressed into the clay and then cut out in the shape of Kentucky. Now let's stir this up. Get my prongs back in the right place. Might need to get a new piece of tape. Sometimes the glaze is kind of like gel. This one especially, I think I need to add a bit more Darvin to it to break it up. Might add a little bit of water first because I haven't added any water to this one in a while. Because over time, the water will evaporate out if I don't use them. I usually go through the buckets of glaze, at most it might take me a year to go through some of them, even the colors that I don't use that often. This one I'll go through pretty fast. I think I mixed this up at the first of the year, so I'll probably go through 2 buckets of this a year. just depending on what's ordered. A spoon. Why would I have a spoon? I don't know. Just don't want to add too much. Of course, let's open it up and then walk around with it. That's not dangerous at all, is it? You're really not supposed to put that much in there. There we go. It's an exact science. So originally when I mixed this thing up, it was the glaze particles were separating from the water and it was all just sinking to the bottom, and it's called hard panning, and I was constantly having to stir it up. So I added some Epsom salts to it, and I apparently added too many Epsom salts because then the whole thing, it just wanted to become like a gel and not, and just never dry. And trying to dip something into a gel, you get way too much glaze on there. And so now I've got to go back and add some Darvin to get it to liquefy again. I think that did it. This is how I cook as well. I'm like, I thought this worked last time. I'll try a little bit more. Maybe we'll see. We'll try. Wanted to get like annoyed at my grandparents for not ever writing down any of their recipes, things that they made all the time that they didn't even have to think about anymore, because, like, oh, why would I ever have to write that down? And here I am doing the same thing. There it is. Splattering things everywhere, becoming bespeckled. I have to put a fan on these. Welcome back, everybody. this way. There and then right there. This is one of those kind of dusty glazes where like I picked this one up first by the rim, and where my fingers touched it, it like just removed the glaze from that area. So, whew, I forget how much this glaze stinks. Excuse me. What next? I do need to get out the pink and red and purple. Which one next? Pink, red, or purple? Gotta see where everything is anyway. Put this over here. Looks like I do have pink right here. Almost went up my nose. Just splattering around. Oh, I do need to get out the yellow, don't I? Black over yellow, that's what that one is. Second half. Second verse, same as the first. Now, I will need to get the pink out again when I do the unicorn farts, but it's not anywhere near dry enough yet. So I'll try to keep it close by. All right, red or purple? Red, I think, because it takes longer to dry. Now, where is it? You know what? Because I need to do yellow, and it is right here, I'm going to do it first. Yellow. Just one thing. That is it. Now for red. I think we need to put wax on these. See what I'm doing over here. Might need to add a little bit more water to the wax. It's getting kind of thick. But I just add food coloring to it so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Let's see. Put this here, this one over here. Oh, wonder how a cat hair could have gotten in there. Certainly wouldn't be able to tell I had cats today. They're all asleep in the front window. I'm going to try to put up a screen door in the back so we can have the back door open so they can look out, but not go roaming. We'll see how long it lasts, you know, because cat claws and such. That one didn't do anything. All right, that's better. There we go, much better. This is the last of my purple food coloring though. I know it looks pink in the bottle, it's purple, but as I water it down and it gets lighter, it looks pink, but this is the last of it. Maybe I'll have to try a different brand. Or I'll just go back to using the normal green or blue or red. Lassa, hey, good evening. Are you looking forward to Origins? Go. And there's Smith Clay too. Yeah, that's the only thing going on. Here we go. Here's our famous Cusco's potion bottles. They will be red. They'll be the Sedona color. And it wouldn't be a yarn show without some curse words. Well, I think it'll be worth it because there's so much to do while you're there. You know, like I've said before, it's not just a show floor. It is like your ticket lets you go into the board game library the entire time, and There's just all kinds of different panels and things you can go to. And actually, wait, like Smith Clay came like what? Not last year, but the year before? I need some sandpaper. And what else? A couple more of the potion bottles. I'm dripping. I don't know what I dripped onto, but I dripped. Nope. I don't know why I ever think I can do that. Try to hit the same spot twice. There we go. I think there's a couple more mugs. All right, I did it. I made an executive decision. I made a Cusco mug, and I made it the potion bottle shape. I made it the mana potion shape. So I'm gonna make it the same color as the potion bottles, which is gonna be the Sedona, so the red, green, and blue. Where there it is. Here we go. Here is my motto. Besides Crazy Cat Lady, it says a creative mess is better than tidy idleness. Okay, my plan here is flawed. I need to move these things because I need to get into the red bucket. All right. Red. Lasso, do y'all like German food? By that I mean like kraut and potatoes, like, or a lot of traditional German food, and most importantly, cream puffs. Cream puffs, the size of your head. There is a restaurant in Columbus that we go to every year, and so is it called Schmidt's? I forget. It's something like that. But they have a that's one of the places we like to go. Yeah, before the pandemic, they had what they called the Autobahn, which was a sausage and German food buffet. But they got rid of it during the pandemic, and now you can order like all you can eat, and they bring it to you. But so it probably works better that way. Okay, so we went to the Greek. Yeah, that's another place I like to go, and I need to make sure it's still there. I hope it is. There's a Buca di Beppo downtown if you like Italian food, but y'all will actually have more time to go to the farmers market. They have what's called, I think it's a North Market is what it's called, but it's a lot of small local places, local eateries. It's really, really good. So there's just a lot of variety all in one place. The problem with us is we try to get there, a lot of the places open up maybe right at the same time as when we have to be at the show, and then they're closing down right as the same time as the show gets out. So it's, unless one of us runs over there, it's hard to grab stuff. But they have really good bakeries and stuff. Hey, Spook. It looks like I'm inside the bucket. Swimming in the red glaze. Only thing would be out is seafood. Okay, so that's me. I'm not a huge fan of seafood. Isn't there supposed to be some like famous bookstore in Columbus? I have to see if it's one that I've actually been to and don't remember, or if it's not like right downtown. So after this weekend, like when we're going to be up in Lexington, then the next show is Origins. And we enjoy going to Origins, like we enjoy going to Origins almost just as much as going up to Columbus, because that was the first, like, big show we ever went to was in Columbus, because that's where our wholesale show every summer used to be. So it was our first experience of a big trade show, convention center show. And that was 15 years ago now. Spook, really? Like, we have had just weird weather for the past couple weeks. That's just May in our area, so I'll have to look and see. I don't know if there may be something nearby. Like, almost every storm has been hit or miss. Like, what was it, Tuesday or Wednesday? Daniel, like, Knoxville got baseball-sized hail. Nashville got a little bit of hail, and West Tennessee got a little bit of hail, but like we got nothing. And then just north of us, they had hard rain. So this is the season of pop-ups, but I will check and see to make sure. Because that's the thing about the pop-ups, right? You never know if it's going to hit you or not. Kind of like in Maryland. Like, I'm done with hail for the year. Or I would like to be. Because that'll, like, tell me when I need to start my kiln. Okay, see you tomorrow. Yeah, it's just a little bit of everywhere, isn't it? It's just popcorn everywhere. Maybe it'll tamp down on some of the pollen. Alright, is that everything? Is this one ready to be dipped again? Let's see if I can do this. This one is the skull and crossbones poisoned, and it just needs to be red on top. Come on, drip, 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 drip. These don't want to drip like the mugs, so I have to... kind of add some drips here and there. There we go. All right, and then purple. If I were a purple bucket, where would I be? Is that it? Well, yeah, I forgot I made a new batch of purple. That's going to be a heavy bucket. There, it's in the mid-70s today. Like, it feels good outside. When Daniel went to pick up clay last week, he said when he went up to Kentucky Mud Works up in Lexington, that's where we get it from, where it's manufactured, they have a huge place, and they do classes, they have workshops, they do all kinds of stuff there, and they sell all the different supplies you would need. So there's more than just making clay. But they have a mirror at their exit where they have written on it a sign on it that says, don't forget to check your face for clay splatters before you enter the world again. Like, I need that, because I always forget. What brought that to mind is all these splatters I'm feeling as I'm mixing up all these glazes. Why did I mix it up? I've got to wax everything. Let's put this back on there. I might have to mix it again. Let's get all these over here. So a lot of these are going to be sweet pea. We've had a lot of orders for sweet pea, which I'm fine with. I like purple. What happened to you? There's some type of texture on here that's catching the glaze. Let's see if I can get it off. The supervisors, they are very lax in their duties. They are sleeping in the front window is what they're doing. Mir was outside for a total of like 2 minutes this morning while I was trying to get my trash can back in, and I had to get him out of our neighbor's truck. He is just not allowed to go outside. I've got something to put together a screen door to see if that works, or see if he busts through it in 5 seconds. Because the restaurant next door, they were unloading a bunch of produce, and so that's where he was, sniffing a bunch of squash.
Voy a cantar esta canción con mucho cariño de mi corazón a la República Dominicana.
So these, if they go into the kiln tonight, like the little one, if I load the little one, I'll be able to open it up tomorrow. Because we won't be like, we might pack them up, but we won't be loading the van until Thursday, so I might do some throwing tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. Alright, then we got some potion bottles. Alright, here you go, everybody. Here's an earworm for you. Now it's stuck in your head forever. Poor unfortunate souls. Like it will be, every time I make these, it is stuck in my head for weeks. Which there are worse things to have stuck in your head. Fluff you fluffin' fluffer. Should I make a dog version of that? Well, would it be the same sentiment? Like, I feel like dogs aren't thought of as being as snarky. Kind of want something like, I have the one that says I like big mutts and I cannot lie, but I feel like I need another dog one. I have several cat things. You'll think on that, yeah. Two more. They're over here still. No outfit is complete without dog hair. Oh, that's one thing I thought of. I need to do that. I forgot about it now that I was thinking about it. Well-trained human. Well-trained human. That could go for dogs or cats, but that's what we call ourselves. I don't know if that would be good enough to put on a mug, but that could work for dogs or cats. I'm only talking to my dog today, yep. The best things in life are rescued, yes. Well, the one, and I may use one, the one we put on the fundraising mug we did for our Humane Society said, love is a four-legged word. And it just had paw prints on it. Here we go. Okay, that's everything, so I need to get them off of the bucket now and remix it. So most of these are going to be sweet pea, but there's a couple that are going to be the Hocus Pocus, which is the black drippy over purple. The sign on your door says, dogs welcome, people tolerated, yes. May have to stir this one up again and add some Epsom salts to it later. It's feeling kind of thin. See, after this I'll get the jade out, because I do like the jade in black and then solid jade. That should be it. Then we'll just be able to start layering the second and third colors here. Yep. Where'd my sandpaper go? I got this. This will work. Well, maybe. I thought it was just scraping a piece off. I might not get to glaze this one. It had a hole in the rim. And it's getting deeper. I found a little air pocket there. Well. And I think it's even deeper than that, but now I had to scrape a little section off of the rim, so you know, it might be okay, but it will like definitely look like it's chipped. So I may not glaze this one. I'm just digging down into it now to see how deep it is. Yep. Let's see if this one will work. Yeah, the best things in life are rescued, and Crazy Cat Lady, that could be for any animal, because you've rescued bunnies and rabbits. Did you love him and squeeze him and call him George? So the Nashville Symphony is doing a night with Looney Tunes, and I kind of really want to go. I don't know which cartoons they're playing, but I think that would be a fun show. I'm gonna actually try to dunk these. I've done it before. It is just a little bit awkward. Alright, so we're done with purple. Need to get the jade out. It's only a couple of things here. This one is going to be the jade in black. So this color right here. This one's going to be just a solid green, and it's like the top color on that one. It's a Polyjuice Potion. And this one will also be the Jade and Black. And let's mix this up. Let's see, it'll be on the inside first. It's like with some of these colors, the way you layer them, like what layer goes on first, like makes a huge difference. Like if you do them backwards, it's gonna be like maybe not a completely different color, but just you won't get the same result. Why, hello, Mirror. What's up? Here you go. You want to get in your way? Mm-hmm. You just passing through? Being your graceful self? Mm-hmm. Come on. Get all my stuff out of your way. Come on. Close up of cat fluff. I'm getting up her. I'm getting up her. Is it time for the cuddles? Thank you. Your butt's nudging the camera, buddy. Mm-hmm. Don't worry, I'll move all my stuff out of your way so you can be comfy on the wheel, because the wheel is special, it is. Kiba made sure you knew the wheel was special. He has his collar, yes. He's gotten used to it. There you go. Or is it no fun unless I'm playing too, huh? Tiki Room Bunnies, hello! Yes, this is Mir, M-Y-R. You gonna look at the camera? You gonna let them see you? He is almost a year old. Come on. He doesn't quite like understand like getting on your chest. He will leap from the ground onto your shoulders without any warning. And he'll come get in your lap if you're sitting in a chair, but yeah, he was another stray that came in. We found out where he came from because we could tell as soon as he showed up that he was used to people. and he was looking for somewhere to go, but he was like a... So we found out where he came from and his history, but well, we took care of him. Like, he came in, he walked in the back door, and like, you know, we gave him something to eat, and he like he climbed up to the ceiling as high as he could get on a shelf, and he fell asleep in a big bisque pot and took a nap. Hey, James. You wish you could have cats? Oh, you're allergic, yeah. Ooh. It is cuddle time, isn't it, buddy? Spook, it does me too, but we're taking care of him. What is this? You're right. His future makes us glad because he's found his home. He's happy here. Although we've reinforced the fact that he can't go outside. He has no sense whatsoever, except like Saturday I let him outside and him and Minnie. Minnie brought me a lizard, her first lizard of the year, but he had one of our neighbors ready to feed him. Like she had food out, she was going to give it to him, and I came calling for him, and he got in trouble. Yeah, didn't get in trouble. He came running. He did come running when I called, but I foiled his plans. But he's big. He's going to get bigger, I'm sure. 'Cause, I mean, have you seen his feet? His little feet. They're fluffy. I think he's longer than Kiba, but not as stocky. Yeah, buddy. Oh, that purr. Yeah, he doesn't need help getting bigger. But he's super, super friendly and laid back and chill. Mm-hmm. Is it a cat cuddle break time? Is that what this is? Ooh. Like distract the child for a minute while I get some work done. And him and Minnie do like to play. He can be a bit much for Minnie at times, but she's gotten used to him. Yes? What? It's getting very close to treat time, so now Minnie's circling me like a shark too. Is that why you're back here? Have you figured out the schedule? Alright, got those 3. That might be it. You were just chewing on my paintbrush. He's the only cat I've ever had who cares about the noise on my phone. He will, like, if my headset dies or something, or I'm just here by myself, like, I'll have my phone just playing an audiobook or something, and he goes crazy. Like, I feel like I jokingly say he's, like, trying to rescue the person trapped in the phone, because he'll come up and he'll just, like, do this number, like, on the phone and, like, scroll through things and turn things on and off, and... Maybe he needs his own little iPad with a little cat game on it. Minnie. She's like, I don't want to talk to you. I want treats. Alright, so I got those done. The next ones will be, I need to get the white glaze out for the unicorn. Just gotta find it. Come on. Mm-hmm. Sometimes when I'm mixing things, he'll like watch. His head will go around and around. I don't know if he'll do that now. He likes the sound of water, so we got him a fountain, but he's not as impressed by the fountain as he is just the dripping water in the sink. Alright, so this is the unicorn. It gets white, and then once that dries, it'll get pink on there as well. I don't remember if I put 2 layers on these or not. Alright, and then where's the health mug? And then this one over here that needs white because I forgot about it last time. It's the base to one of my flower pots. And let's see, anything else? I don't think so. I think everything else is sea spray. And then pink. Though I do need the jade again, because I forgot one of these was solid jade and not jade and black. So it's finish this one properly. Alright, that might be a good stopping place. Finish these up, get them in the kiln this evening, and then open it up tomorrow and see how they turn out. Like I said, the cats are circling me like sharks. They're wanting treats. Oh, hydrate and stretch. Thank you. Right, it's dinner time. Yeah. Because when I would let Minnie outside during the day, because this time of year it's nice outside and it's nice enough to have the doors open usually and windows open to get a breeze through here. I'm stretching, and to get her to come in, I would have to rattle the treat box. So I would take the treat box out, and she would come in when she heard the treats rattling. So then, even when she wasn't outside, she knew it was time to come in. Or she knew whenever I was getting ready to leave, I still had to give her treats. So I thought I was training her, but I was the one actually being trained. Let's see who else is on today. Oh, yours get kibble treats and churros. I don't need to start that precedence. Let's go see Megan of All Trades. Looks like they're doing a St. Jude fundraiser. Let's see what they got going on. Melody, thank you. Say good music and creativity. Thank you so much. Yeah. So tomorrow I might be able to do a kiln opening, and then I'll probably be doing some throwing because we'll load up on Thursday to head out to the show. But I should be here over the weekend doing some things. Well, Daniel's going to do this show because it's a smaller show, and I'm going to be here running the shop and then doing some stuff here. So we're going to go see what Megan's doing. I will see y'all later. Have a good evening. If I don't see you again, and have a good weekend and the rest of your week. And I will see y'all later. Here we go.